Presenting MedDreamy.
Hello guys, this is my new YouTube channel McDreamy Dentistry at Dreamland. So before starting this channel, I would highly recommend you guys to subscribe to my channel, as I have planned to release so many videos related to dentists going abroad, different pathways for equivalencies, different licensing exams, study tips and tricks for your ultimate preparation, and last but not the least, I'm planning for doing some tutorial videos for your board preparation. Okay guys, let's not waste a single minute and start the video. First of all guys, take a deep breath. You are going to listen a lot of information, and I have divided the video into 4 sections. First we'll talk about Canada, then Australia, then UK, and then finally we'll talk about US. So if you guys want to skip into the portion where country of your preference, you can look into the description below and skip to that portion. Okay, so let's start. So first we have Canada. So in the slide you can see the salary of a general dentist in Canada is 116,257 Canadian dollars, which is very good guys. It's taken from pay scale. This is the average salary. So before applying for licensing exam, it's very important to complete your BDS or DDS or DMD degree from your country. And as you can see the terms accredited and non-accredited dental program. Guys, you need to understand this is a very important thing. So next slide I'll be talking about the accredited dental programs. Post the slide, look whether you are coming under that, because this is going to be very important slide. Okay, this is very important. Pause it, see whether you are coming under this. So I hope you have checked whether you are coming under this accredited program or not. So once you have realized that you are coming under accredited dental programs, you need to follow 4 steps. Okay, step 1 is NDBE certification process, where you'll be basically sending all your certificates to the NDBE and they will be evaluating it, and then once it is successful, you'll move into second step, that is NDB written exam and OSC. So you need to prepare very well for this exam, and then you need to give this, and then again there will be a little bit more time for the certification process in order to for them to evaluate your results, and then finally you'll move into the provisional licensing stage. But if you are not coming under accredited dental program, the route is going to be a little bit more tougher, because they have not recognized your college as accredited program. So let's talk about that in the next. Okay, so graduates from non-accredited dental program have to follow a long journey, and here I am talking only about the general dentistry part and not the dental specialty part. They have to follow other steps, which I'll be making another video. So for the general dentist, they have to undergo the NDBE equivalency process, which involves same like sending your certificates, documents, etc. to the official website, and they'll be assessing it, and then finally you will be giving the next AFK, which is the assessment of fundamental knowledge. Okay, so once you have completed that, you will move to the next examination, that ACS, that is clinical skills, and ACJ, that is assessment of clinical judgment. Once you clear that, you have 2 options. One is you can directly write the NDBE written examination and OSCE, and then move into the NDB certification program. Otherwise, you can take another route. You can either apply to universities and complete your degree. It usually involves 2 years. So what I have usually seen is that people usually take the first step, that is NDB written examination, because they do not want to spend 2 years again in university. They want to work. But clearing NDBE is quite tough. You need to prepare very well for the examination. But I will recommend you to take the second option if you are planning to do your post-graduation in Canada, because NDB written examination and OSCE and then going post-graduation is quite tough. But once you have cleared your university from the same place, it's quite easy to get post-graduation. Okay, it might be a lot of steps, and if you're finding it difficult to follow, please comment down below so that I'll make another video explaining each and every step in detail. Quickly I'll tell you few points before applying this. It's quite costly, it's going to be taking quite a lot of time, and you need to be prepared, like very much prepared for writing the exam. On a good side, after completion of your licensing program, you will be very well settled, you will have a very good salary. Okay, let's move to US, a place where everyone wants to work. So I'll be honest guys, if you have completed your BDS degree in India, then you have to study 2 to 3 years in dental school at US in order to practice as a dentist. So there are a lot of steps involved, I'll be talking about that. So before that, let's look into the good sides. So the average salary of a general dentist in USA will be average of US dollar 134,351, which is very good. And you also need to fulfill the criteria for applying in the exams that's given in the official website. That's basically you need to like complete your university degree and things like that. Now we are going to talk about the very important steps you should know for completing your licensing process. So first, you need to graduate. That is, you need to complete BDS in your country. Then you need to do an ECE evaluation. That's basically, if you have studied abroad, you are requested to complete this evaluation that is done by ECE. That is, you need to send your certificates or your documents that that they are asking in the official website. If you want me to make a video on that, please comment down below. I'll make a detailed video on what all documents you should be sending. And then after that, you need to prepare for the NBD exam. Obviously, you need to prepare for national board. The other one was NDB. Okay, don't confuse between these two. This is American exam, and the other one was for Canada. Okay, after that, you need to obtain a dental PIN. So it's a dental personal identification number, that is unique personal identification number for an applicant and student involved with US dental education and standard testing programs. So you will have a unique number, you need to get that. So once you're done with that, you need to apply for NBDE Part 1 exam. You need to schedule a timetable and take the exam at a Prometric exam center. So once you're done with that, you'll get your results, and if you pass, apply to the university for the admission of DDS. So similar to BDS, we have in US, it's known as DDS. Okay, so you need to apply for that, and you need to attend some personal interviews on call, and you need to complete the DDS for 2 to 3 years. And after completing this NBD, part 2 should be given. Okay, so once you have completed university degree, you need to apply for NBDE Part 2. After that, you have the licensing exam at each state. So once you have completed your NBD Part 2 also, you need to look for the states where you want to actually work as a dentist. And after that, you will write the licensing exam of that particular state, and then you are free to practice. So it's a long journey guys, but believe me, once you are done with this, it's all going to be worth. The salary is high, you'll have a good standard of living, but keep in mind this is going to be expensive. I'll be honest with you, this is expensive. You need to spend a lot, including for visas and coming and writing the exams. And also the time involved is quite long. You might need some 2 to 3 years for clearing these exams and visa processes, English test. So so you need to keep in mind about all these things. So I'll be making the part 2 of this video where I'll talk about UK and Australia. Since this video was very long, I could not include that in this video. I'm really sorry guys, but I'll be making this part 2 video. So please guys, like, share and subscribe my video. I'm going to make a lot of videos. I have so many ideas in my mind, and if you guys have an idea, or if you want to know about what videos I should be making, please comment down below and let me know what you want me to make the video on.